Well, we're at chapter 39 already of the world's longest suicide note. My name's Roger, and I'm suicidal at times. Lately, more often than not, and it's frustrating. Anyway, oh, that's a pretty picture. I just have this. We'll talk about it. I'm not techie at all. Touchy. Yeah. So anyway, in the last, what did I say? Did I say all I need to say? I'm Roger, but I am not a mental health expert or professional or another word that is the same as professional or expert. Okay. All right, now we'll talk. All right, so in the last video, sorry, I'm very triggered today. So we'll work through it. And that's one of the things we'll talk about. In the last video, in a kind of as an answer to the questions that are abounding. I didn't turn on the light. Hang on. Is that better? Is that better? Yeah, sure. It's fine. I mean, authentic. Okay, so in the last video, I talked about as a response to what's been going on in the world, I want to start doing some like that. I love tigers. As a response to the world, the way that it is kind of going, and the ongoing funding crises with nonprofits. I'm going to do some paintings and sell them, and I don't like selling my paintings, honestly. But 100% of the money I make is going to nonprofits. And of course, the question is, why don't I like selling my paintings? And honestly, I've never sold any painting for what it probably was worth. I don't see myself as an artist, or the stuff it's art, it's fine, but I don't see it as something that's worth a lot of money. So I have a really hard time valuing stuff, but I want to start to a degree for the benefit of nonprofits that are struggling right now. I mean, I'm struggling, but I mean, this is going to be good for me too. The problem is I don't have an idea, and I'm doing what I usually do when I don't have an idea, and that's just start going through Google and images and just getting an idea of things that I think would be good. Oh, it's like a Godzilla fight. Look at that. That's kind of cool. What are the related images? Lizards. So, and I think that it really ties into, we can find inspiration anywhere if it hits us over the head. I mean, if it literally walks up to us and slaps us in the face, we can say, oh, okay. But unfortunately, inspiration doesn't really do that. I mean, every once in a while, in the blue moon, the bluest of moons, where did I put my coffee? Oh, look at that guy. Now that's cute. That's super cute. I mean, I would assume that would sell something like that. Oh, look at this guy with a smile. I like that. That's fun. Um, so if and then when we're triggered, it's even harder to put your finger. I mean, especially I have some great ideas, but they all require angst and anger and the word fuck. And if I'm trying to be commercial about this, if I'm trying to, you know, raise some funds to do good, I can't, I can't exclude it. And there's going to be some people who would probably buy that, but that's going to be a harder sell. And I don't want to do the hard sell thing. I mean, that it's hard enough to ask for money, let alone have it be something that. Is that all the ones, images? More like these. Oh, there we go. Some animals. Animals are good. I think animals sell. But when you're in this kind of thing and you're trying to determine which direction, it's difficult. I need some impetus, some motivation, and so I'll kind of just sit there and I'll spend time going through pictures and try. Not that I'm going to just copy one of these things. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm. No, sometimes I'll just type in. So I do like vintage stuff. And kind of like maybe I'll do anyway. So I just do random searches. And for hours sometimes, trying to just waiting for something to come out and grab me and at least give me a direction to start. So anyway, that's where I've been. And it's kind of frustrating, but it also ties in really well with. I mean, I don't know about really well, but it ties in with the mental illness side of it. Is because a lot of times we don't have the direction. We don't. I mean, first of all, we don't really want to be where we are, and finding that, and especially for those of us who own our business or don't actually clock in, clock out, it's even harder because with all the other pressures and trying to figure out things and knowing that we need to do something, but sometimes not understanding what that thing is. So and that would, I would assume, is a big issue for a lot of people with mental illness, is just finding that thing. And so maybe that is a good tie-in for that, in the sense that we need to be open and looking, but we also need to understand that it happens when it happens. Look at this one. I mean, I think this is funny. Danger, don't spread disease by finger licking. I'm assuming that was a real thing at one point. Apparently people used to lick their fingers to turn a page. I've seen people do it. I'm not really sure, unless somebody's eating off the book, if it would really be if that's really the biggest problem we have. And I don't know if anyone ever caught the coronavirus by eating books. So anyway, but this is part of it, is trying to find inspiration, and it, for me, I'm just trying to do it for a piece of art. I'm not trying to do it, at this point for anything else. But things get very frustrating, and when we're trying to get a way out of the stuckedness that we're in, the stuckness. I don't know if that's a word, but this is kind of what we have to search. We have to search for it. We have to be proactive. I think that was what I talked about last time. And see where that takes us, because I don't know. At the end of the day, ooh, I like that picture. What is that? Malev, fly Malev to the Middle East via Budapest. Ooh, that's colorful. I have no idea. But I know that if I don't try, that it probably won't hit me, or at least not to the degree that if I'm open to it, and I'm, so I'll look through things, and then I take a step back. And sometimes when you're taking a step back, sometimes if like you're taking a walk, you're into this, then you're like, okay, I need a break. You take a walk, and then things start happening. It's because you've put a bunch of stuff in, and I think it's like the old style, like IBM computers, where they were like massive, the size of like cars, and they would put in they'd put in stuff with their whatever it is, and then it would like things would spin and lights would blip, blip, blip. It looked like the Star Trek old Star Trek stuff, and then it would spit out like a piece of paper with a bunch of holes in it, and then you would put it in another thing. Anyway, that's kind of what's especially in my brain, because my brain, that's how it works. I'm putting in a bunch of stuff, and then it'll collate it, and it'll line it all up, and then it'll start spitting out some results at some point. And so sometimes we have to do that to figure out a way around something. We have to, if we're stuck somewhere, and honestly, we're stuck a lot. Circus. If that, I kind of like that style. Sometimes we just need to look at different avenues, different options, or different directions, and kind of go down a path and see where it takes us. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm feeling pretty stuck in many ways. Artistically for sure, but also just, where I'm at generally. I always feel like it's best to be trying as opposed to not. So anyway, yeah. Did any of this make sense? Or is it just me? Sometimes I don't know if this is something that's important or not. Sometimes I don't know. I mean, I think it's important for me, and sometimes I don't know. Sometimes you think you're just wasting time. Just wasting time. But it is what it is. Oh, is that a parachute? Tidal, VDOL, care for your car, for your country. Get the jump on winter. Oh, it's a motor oil. And so if you jump out of an airplane, anyway, what am I talking about? Probably can't even see that. It's Monday. I don't even know I have this anywhere in my hands. I'm not doing anything with it. I'll use it as a pointer. Okay, I gotta move on. So, if you're stuck, that means you need to get something going. To get unstuck, sometimes you have to just open yourself up to different ideas, different ways of thinking, and then give yourself some time, and then back off from it, and then see if that shakes anything loose. Because there's always other ways. There's always different things we could try. There's different roads and different, so it's not always the same situation. We feel like it, but sometimes we just have to scroll and I like that. And I see things, and then it'll kind of shake some things up a little bit, maybe. If not, what you're doing is taking some energy away from other things that are going on in your head. So it's a good thing, either way, to try to work out, how do I move from this to this. So it's like, go hard, then pull back, then go hard, then pull back, then take a shower, take a walk, give yourself time, give that IBM computer time to spit out some results for you. That's all I got. That's all I got. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're fighting hard. And we'll see you in the next one. Take good care. Next one is 40. It's like, ooh, big 40. I have no idea what we're going to talk about. Hopefully I'll have a painting we're starting. If not, then I may just be sitting here like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Whatever. Have a great day.